Hello and welcome to another episode of Pushups and Cool Music. It's nothing better than to spend an early Sunday exercising. And my plan for the music of the day, I hope I won't get copy strike because I use this for my workouts a lot. It's a piece by Vivaldi called Gloria, which was also I saw a documentary on Vivaldi where uh, that particular piece was performed by only women in an old church, because Vivaldi, he actually was a music teacher at an orphanage where girls, they learned the arts, and guys, they learned trade, like trade professions. So most of the time, actually, Vivaldi was teaching his music to small girls and young women who grew up there. So that was a part of his income. His other source of income was from opera. So he brought that flair from opera, but he was also a priest who worked with orphans and taught them how to play various instruments and also singing. And there is a recording of a bunch of women playing this at the church close to the orphanage in Venezia, Italy, right? So, but I had to look for a copyright-free recording, so I just looked it up and then I found some sheet music, and so it's not the same as this recording that had very specific acoustics as well, because no modern equipment was used, so no microphones and stuff. It was just the pure acoustic sound of the church, and it sounds incredibly beautiful. But I can't do that because, I'm doing videos on YouTube. But I did find the recording of Gloria, and, well, it's Vivaldi. The quality of the music is unquestionable. Might have a few different nuances here and there, but overall, it is Gloria. And I'm doing 100 push-ups. I think my health has improved a lot, and I'm ready to start becoming a beast again. Hopefully, if I don't get injured. So, okay, let's put on Vivaldi, and let's get ready for some push-ups. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, I do 3 sets of those to reach 100. 34 times 3 will become more than 100. It will become 102. But that doesn't matter. I just want to round out the number. Feel better. Didn't cough after the first set. So that's good. I'm gonna train the rest of the muscles after it. And maybe even go for a round on my stretching machine. Getting back my mobility. Now I just need to breathe. See if I can do another 34. To think that I just made it through Corona so easily. Might be my vaccination, but at the same time I'm like, that's the scary disease that's been scaring everyone. I'm fighting back against it pretty hard. So yeah. Whew. My body can handle the Corona pretty easily, I think. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Hey! Whew. Good. Now I have only 34 more to reach my goal. Just some water, and I'll be right back. Time for me to just breathe until I make the next set. Only 33 reps left in the tank, but that's why I'm saving my powers, so they will be easier to get through without any grinding reps. It's kind of the trick I do in powerlifting as well. There's still something left, so I'm still not all the way healthy yet. Whew. beautiful. Vivaldi is good for my health. Vivaldi and push-ups, the best. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That was heavy. Little breather. Then I take up my Stoic book. Turn down the sound a little bit on the music. Start stretching. In a long time, I will be using my stretching device to make me more flexible. And I'll see. I just have to stretch for it just enough to be a little painful, because consistent effort that's not overwhelmingly hard, it's easier to do than really hard effort, you know, when it comes to consistency. So now I'm gonna open up my legs in order for me to become more like Van Damme, which is one of my fitness role models. I start here. It's pretty good. I feel a stretch, but it doesn't hurt. March the 20th. Ready and at home. I may wish to be free from torture, but if the time comes for me to endure it, I'll wish to bear it courageously, with bravery and honor. Wouldn't I prefer not to fall into war? But if war does befall me, I wish to carry nobly the wounds, starvation, and other necessities of war. Neither am I so crazy as to desire illness, but if I must suffer illness, I wish to do nothing rash or dishonorable. The point is not to wish for these adversities, but for the virtue that makes adversities bearable. Well, I'm challenging myself with this little torture device already, but at the same time it's not torture because it's healthy. I'm becoming more flexible, and I just give myself a little bit of pain for my body to adjust, adapt to it. Okay, let's read This was like a quote from Seneca in Moral Letters. So let's read the words after it, written by the author of this daily Stoic book. President James Garfield was a great man, raised in humble circumstances, self-educated, and eventually a Civil War hero, whose presidency was cut short by an assassin's bullet. In his brief time in office, he faced a bitterly divided country as well as a bitterly and eternally divided Republican Party. During one fight, which challenged the very authority of his office, he stood firm, telling an advisor, "Of course, I deprecate war, but if it is brought to my door, the bringer will find me at home." That's what Seneca is saying here. We'd be crazy to want to face difficulty in life, but we'd be equally crazy to pretend that it isn't going to happen. Which is why, when it knocks on our door, as it very well may this morning, let's make sure we're prepared to answer, not the way we are when a surprise visitor comes late at night, but the way we are when we're waiting for an important guest, dressed in the right headspace, ready to go. Yes, that's really good, because last year a lot of things went bad because I wasn't prepared for them. Because I'm like, how can this happen to me? Now I know that everything can happen to me, even war, considering there's a war in Russia. So, be ready for anything. That's what it means. And from now on, I will also keep stretching as a part of my routine. Stoicism and stretching. And this is all it needs. I didn't really hurt myself that intensely with the stretching, but it was enough to feel some pain. And that's good. That's all I need. Consistency is key. And on that note, have a nice day and stay buff.